All right, y'all, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Everybody in my comments going crazy about this freaking thing. Let's see, was Joe Budden wrong for calling out Michael B. Jordan? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right. Why did that? Hold on, y'all. Didn't pin. Okay. For those who didn't see the video I posted, I'm just gonna play it for y'all.
Oh, you doing that?
Okay. So I'm gonna play it for y'all now. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play the video. Some of y'all have not seen the video. All right. So here's the video.
Oh, you doing that to a girl is some corny. I can see that. You being Michael B. Jordan today, allegedly sexiest man alive in all of these blockbuster movies. During your highlight week, you've probably never been more visible than you are right this second. And that's what you do to her. And if I bring back them white girl rumors, then it's going to sound even crazier. Because why are you talking to our sisters like that on the red carpet? We don't even talking to white girls like that. That corny shit you did is why you think you corny. Yeah. Just keep thinking that money hides corny. I seen that look in your eye. That one woman.
So, Joe Budden said Michael B. Jordan is corny for what he did to that girl, and he brought race in it, saying that you don't like white girls, right? And I replied that I agree with Joe Budden because I personally have an understanding that we men are going to get curved. We men are going to get less attention. We men are going to get laughed at or whatever before we make it. But after we make it, we don't necessarily have, I'm not going to say we don't have the right, but there's a certain amount of understanding of life where when we make it, we're going to run into the men and women that laughed at us, called us names, didn't want to be around us, didn't want to date us, whatever. That is a part of the game. I, speaking just for me, am in no way ever going to run into a woman that did not want to give me no play or talk bad about me or anything 10 years ago, whatever years ago, and then I run into him now, and I'm going to be like, ha, yeah, you said this about me. I would look like a cornball like Michael B. Jordan. So my whole thing is, why is everybody mad at Joe Budden for saying what he said? Because I agree with him. And if anybody wants to come in and speak their piece, just hit the plus sign at the bottom. I'm out of town. I'm about to go hang out with everybody on tonight's conversation. But I want to hear from y'all. Because I would say 95% of the comments under that video is like against Joe Budden, against me, for Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is a cornball. I don't understand. So does this mean y'all are like taking up for the cornball? I don't know. Or is it that y'all are looking at this and saying, yeah, let's y'all are just team man versus team woman? I think some of you dudes, and I don't know, but it seems like some of y'all look for every reason or every opportunity possible to go off on women and demonize women and get mad at women. And that is, I want to talk about this. If I was in Atlanta, if I was back home, I would have went on YouTube Live to talk about this. What's going on?
Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Can you hear me?
What's your thoughts?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's your thoughts?
Oh, yeah, basically, yeah, like I said, I just stated twice in the comments that you both wrong. It's like, and the only reason I'm saying you're wrong is because in a sense, it's a form of bullying. You bullied the kid when he was little, and you called him a cornball. You called him and you expect someone to grow up and get over that. So you think
you guys who got bullied, y'all kind of like take y'all sad or something?
No, you
all
don't.
got bullied,
So
bro.
you
What
don't.
are you talking about? For us to be, let me say this, for us to be grown-ass men whining about being bullied by somebody, especially by a damn girl, y'all don't think y'all are kind of pathetic for that?
No, it's not pathetic. It's like you signed it off. It's okay to do this. It's okay for this type of behavior. It's one thing to do something.
Part of life.
No,
you don't think kids bully each other?
Yeah, but you grow. At some point, you grow up.
And you don't bully the person.
Yeah, at some point you grow up. Yeah.
So that means, hold on, let me ask you this. So okay. So with this context, she was bullying him when they were younger. Yeah. So now that he's a grown ass man, he's going to bully her back.
No, he didn't.
Is that
he just checked her. He didn't bully. He just checked her.
Check her for what?
Why
You're
not?
checking a woman for what she did when she was a child?
Yeah. It's no different.
That mean?
Yeah, you're just checking it. That's
you don't think that that's some deep rooted anger that y'all have for whoever bullied y'all?
Now,
that's kind of
weird. She's looking for a come up on his success. She knows that.
Whoa. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
You know what she did wrong?
Hold on. What's wrong with that? I don't care who it is. If somebody can come up off of me standing next to them, let's take pictures together. Let's talk. What are you talking about? What's wrong with somebody coming up off of me?
Nope. No, let me tell you what.
Having a baby by me, getting married to me, something like that, that's different. But standing next to me, what's wrong with coming up off of me?
Let me tell you what she did wrong. She should have just conducted the interview and not even mentioned the fact that she went to school with. She should have just done the interview. Because she was looking for the clout. She was looking for him to say, "Oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah, we was in this." She was looking for that clout instead of and she forgot what who she was and what she did. And it's just you human beings, man.
I think he was a cornball for saying something instead of being like, "Oh yeah, we went to school together. Shout out to you."
Yeah,
but
she and then
what a man does.
Yeah, no. It's if I done
that's what a man does.
I know there are people that I done stuff to back in the day, and I saw them years later, and when I saw them again, I said, you know what, dude, I should have threw that apple or orange at you, man. I mean, and I could feel the tension, and you get past that point. She didn't apologize.
I shouldn't have threw my orange at you.
I'm just saying something that I did. I'm just saying something that I did, and I went and apologized to somebody before I tried to get with them or start a conversation. She just went right into like they were supposed to be
buddy. There's no reason for apology.
She just went right into it like they were supposed to be buddy. It don't work like that. Come on now. Come on, man.
It do work like that.
No, it don't.
What are you talking about?
No, it don't. No, if someone stole your lunch from you back in school, you don't forget that crap. I don't care who you are. You ain't gonna forget that. No,
I don't know what y'all went through. I don't know what y'all.
Don't even try it. Don't even try it, Mr.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. What we went through as kids is what made us who we are now.
Exactly. You right.
Fights, the bullying, the whatever it is that I went through, the girls that didn't want to talk to me, all that made me a better man. What is you talking about?
Is what I'm talking about. Is what I said. Is what I said.
I would thank that woman. I wouldn't be sitting there trying to.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
Y'all dudes are weirdos for that.
No, not everyone gets to ride on the good ship Glory. Some people get left behind, and you can't just bring everybody along. There are some people that they do certain things that they don't get rewarded for it. You can't reward.
Hey, hold on. And if anybody else want to come up, hit the plus sign. We can get two other people up here.
You can't reward everybody. You can't reward everyone's bad behavior. You can't.
Spiteful, man.
It's not even
y'all
spiteful,
are like some
man.
baby mama.
No, it's not even spiteful, dude.
Y'all were, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm so glad that you cannot give birth because you will be a angry baby mama. You will be an angry baby mama. Y'all are baby mamas.
Now you're doing the Kevin Samuels. You're doing
because somebody don't want to be with y'all.
You're doing the signs. You're doing the signs thing, the Kevin Samuels thing.
I'm just saying, y'all act like some baby mama.
Exactly. You can call me names if you want, bro. You can call me names. You can whatever. I'm all good. I'm fine with it. You know, I'm fine with it. You can call me names, but at the end of the day,
what's up, brother?
He's not getting the
What's up with you, man?
Hold on. What's your thoughts, man?
Hey, you leaving something out. You leaving something out. She didn't do this back in the day. She did it on a podcast like last year.
Exactly.
Bro. Eva Marcel called him corny, and she was like, yeah, we used to pick on him. We used to talk about his name, talk about his this, talk about his that. And he seen her. So he like, oh, yeah, the corny kid, right? She just had said that. And then she tried to say, she said, I wasn't the one that called you corny, but she really co-signed it.
Yeah.
She actually didn't say the words, but Eva Marcel was like, he's corny. And then she co-signed it. Like, yeah,
he's corny.
So if I call you corny, and then somebody be like, yeah, he's I went to, she co-signed it. So he checked her for what she did recently.
She went to school with him, and he was corny. So now what?
Yeah.
So so now, okay, people on the internet are so used to saying things on the internet and never being checked for them. She said that on a podcast, and now she's seen them.
Why y'all want to check a damn woman, bro? Like, what is this y'all got with women?
That's why our women are out of control because
want to get revenge on women or something? What is this?
I disagree with that. I think what the brother was saying before, when it was just the two people, he was saying something that's very important, and I think this is something that we miss as men. Especially now because everything is solved. Yeah. Everybody gets a participation award. I show up, I'm me, so you get an award for that. No, like as men, we have to earn our worth. We have to work for it. But guess what? As life goes on, of course there's going to be people that treat you terrible. But you know the difference between you and a woman? You know how to deal with that. They can't deal with our problems. The women are the ones that are coming to us because it's not even about the event. It's about what the event made them feel like. So now the description is all over the place. We have to be the ones that, first of all, forgive ourselves for whatever happened. You know what? Sometimes it may require an apology. Sometimes it may not. But you know what? That girl that I tripped in 7th grade, I'm not going back to apologize to her. If I didn't apologize to her then and there, then it is what it is, because that's between me and whoever I need to pray to and say, look, forgive me of the sin that I committed, and then I move forward. The rest of my life is going to be the reflection of whatever that thing that made me. These kids now, they can't be bullied. You know why? Because they can't take it. They were raised to be soft. I'm an athletic director for 4 through 12, and I can tell you right now, they will call on you for bullying, for using the wrong pronoun, for anything at all. When back in the day, we get smacked in the head, and it is what it is, and you keep it moving. I'm not taking away from anybody that might be feeling any pain. But what I will tell you, because I've had my own personal experience, you got to get through it and forgive yourself. At the end of the day, if somebody wants to come and take a picture next to me, what better is it for me to push them away than it is for them to let me take a picture? Because at the point, I'm a celebrity. Everything that I do gets magnified. So now, the fact that we're even having this conversation when he could have just taken a picture and been like, whatever, get away from me after the picture, this wouldn't have been a thing to be talked about.
I agree.
Get rewarded for that?
Hold on,
why does she get
say this?
No, she's not getting rewarded for it. She's not getting rewarded for it.
Hold on, baby mama. Hold on, baby mama.
Hold
on, baby mama.
You can call me names if you want to, bro.
Listen,
it don't matter. You can call me names.
Stop. Bro,
I ain't know the change of women's
I just want to say something. Can I say something, please, sir? Can I please? Can I say something? Stop acting like baby mama and stop talking for a second. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. You guys are feminized by some damn body.
Don't you guys.
Okay. Can you stop talking for a second? These two men ain't saying nothing. Because men know how to operate within, men know how to
take turns, sir.
Yeah, but you're being disrespectful.
Okay. Well, I apologize for disrespecting. You see how men do? This is what men do, right? This is what men do. I apologize. No problem. All right. But when I jump in, I would like to talk. And you keep running and talking. You feel me? So this is my issue. Just like the brother said, we as men have been raised by women. And a lot of us act like freaking women with our emotions. And they just come out in different situations. Let me tell y'all something. I love and thank all the women that told me whatever and said this and didn't give me no ass or whatever it is that they didn't want. Give me no play, give me no phone number. Thank you. Because you built something up in me. Because when it comes to men, and this is the problem with a lot of these weirdo dudes out here now, when you or anybody else says something bad about me, it makes me better. That is a man. You feel me? I worked at a metal plant one time, right? And the metal would come off the thing still hot, like because it was molten metal and shit, right? So they brought it down, and our jobs was to cut off certain parts, look, you know, like messed up pieces or whatever. And each person will hammer the part off or shave the part off in order for the part to actually be perfect at the end of the assembly line. Those people that said bad things about you, male or female, are the people on the assembly line. There's certain parts of you that needs to be knocked off. There's certain parts of you that need to be shaven down. But y'all don't understand that. We need adversity. We need women saying, no, you can't get my number. We need dudes talking about, yo, you lame, or you this, or punch you in the face or beat you up or whatever. We need people in the comments saying, yo, I hate this dude. He's trash. We need that in order to become better. But the problem is a lot of dudes are feminized. So y'all, whoever y'all is, because it's an audience, not y'all on here, just an audience, y'all dudes are so feminized where y'all act like and respond like women. I can't believe you said that to me. That's what a woman is saying. I thank you for saying that because it made me a better person. Go ahead, y'all. Shit is crazy.
I don't agree.
I like it. Oh, go ahead. You brother.
I don't agree with you. We live in an internet era where people feel like they can just say whatever on the internet. He's seen her. She literally
they can say whatever on the internet.
Talking about him a year ago, and she seen him like, oh, I know you, and he like, yeah, the corny kid, right? Stand on what you said about me. You are looking at me in my face. Now stand on the fact I'm corny. She wouldn't do it.
Woman.
No.
You want
no excuse.
Fight a woman?
No excuse.
Fighter? Where did that come from? That's Joe's energy.
You want to argue with a woman?
All he did was
you want to have a spat with a woman? What is this woman stuff? Y'all like
it's stand on your energy. I'm corny, right?
My goodness.
Yes. No, not you, but you weren't. He was corny though, bro.
I know.
Michael B. Jordan was corny when they went to school together. That was her reality. And how are you going to take her reality away from her? He was corny.
She did it. She said she didn't own it. She said, I didn't say that. Yes, she did, though.
She's a woman.
So why wouldn't she want to own it?
So
she embarrassed?
Why?
She's
a woman. She's a woman. She's a woman. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
You know what the big... Oh, you still going? I'm sorry. You done? Is it done?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know what I want to say? The biggest thing that you just said was about you keep referring to what a woman taught us. And that's the biggest problem with most black men today. A woman taught us. Most of us didn't have
a woman taught y'all.
Stop.
A man taught me.
Stop.
Men
Let me finish my statement.
I didn't realize I was on mute.
Women taught y'all.
Can I finish my statement, brother? You
Go ahead.
got on me for interrupting. All I'm saying, and you specifically said just now, you learn from a woman. We learn from women. And that's the major problem with most of the men today. We have learned from women. Most of us didn't have fathers in our lives. We didn't have, and then you're talking about we need to we shouldn't chastise this woman or say anything to this woman. That's the biggest problem. That our women today have no respect for our position, where we stand, and they think they can say and do anything whenever they want, and we aren't supposed to do, say or have a position as a man. So how do we teach the younger men how to be men if we can't even speak to our women and check our women for the simple mistakes that they make? That was a mistake. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't speak to your man like that. You don't disrespect your man like that. And it goes right through our community. So it starts from this little incident.
She didn't say nothing.
No, she did say something. Don't even
on the red carpet.
No, do not try to give her a scapegoat. And this is not just
on the red carpet.
This is not just for this black woman. This is for black women in general, for that lack of respect that they have. Don't even try it.
So you guys join a truth or something?
You could try to spin it and flip it however you like. It's over, brother. You are sounding so feminine right now. Little
sad,
and stuff, man. Come on, man. You're a grown man, but you talking like a little boy.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, brother.
All right. So I didn't even realize I was on mute before. But all right, one question I want to ask. By checking this woman on something that she said in social media in person, what is gained from that? That's just a question I want you to think about, right?
I want them to answer that.
Can I answer?
Can y'all answer
absolutely.
that?
Absolutely.
You need an answer? I got one.
Go ahead.
Personal accountability. Watch your mouth. That's from me to you. You went to school with me. You know me. Oh, I'm the corny kid, right?
Watch your mouth when I was 12 years old.
Now you know what not to say.
12 years old.
Somebody's talking about me. Don't co-sign it if you're not gonna stand on it. That's my.
But if she would have said something right in his face, I'd be like, yo, watch your mouth. But damn, you telling a 12-year-old girl that is now 30 to watch their mouth 15 years later?
Last year on the podcast, bro. She said it last year on the podcast, bro.
Okay, it's still last year.
365 days passed.
Hold on. Think about this. Think about this. Hold on. Think about this. So this is what women do. They bring up something from a year ago and throw it in your face. Who does that? Women.
No.
Women. I don't bring up nothing that somebody don't said or did a year ago. Because why? I'm a man. I don't give a damn. So let's go back to the brother because you were talking. He just wanted to ask y'all a question. Go ahead, brother.
Talk behind your back on the internet and then
bro,
it's all good.
Let's go back to him.
Tell me that's what men do, man. No,
let's go back. I'm telling you what men do.
And I
go back to
no, you are not. I'm telling you, no, that is not.
I can
tell you,
I can tell you on both sides of the coin.
Hold on, bro. He's having a tantrum.
That is not a man. That is
let's hear him. Let's see him.
Talking about me behind my back, and then I see you and don't address it, fam. What man?
Yes, get it out.
What man is?
Let him get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Go ahead. How did that make you feel?
I asked you a direct question.
Wait. How did that make you feel?
Asking you a direct question that you haven't answered.
Get it out.
It makes me feel like you need to answer me. I'm not on stage. I said, what man is that? Where you talk behind my back and then I address you when I see you. Is that not a man? Who raised you?
No, that's a woman. That is what women do.
Yeah.
I'm not checking a woman. What you say about me? Hold on. What you say about me? What you say about me? I'm not a woman,
I had to learn that from a friend of mine.
Bro, let him finish.
That from a friend of mine that was older than me.
Bro in a black shirt, can you stop talking for a second? Bro in a black shirt, can you chill for a second? Go ahead, brother.
So, and with the internet, it never forgets. But I had to learn that from a good friend of mine that's older than me. And he's like my bigger brother. And people would say things about him all the time. And after a while, what he showed me was, listen, maybe people are talking to you or you might overhear something about me. But then what he started saying is, you're my brother, but if it was anybody else, the question I would ask is, why are they so comfortable talking to you about it? And when he posed that question to me, what that made me feel like is, I don't need to be around any of that nonsense because that's my brother. If they're going to talk over there about whatever it is being said and it's not being brought to my face, what he showed me is why waste energy on people that are always going to be talking behind your back. You want to know why? Because they're staying behind you. I'm not going to turn around and stop my race to go 12 people back. I got a race to finish.
Fact.
And when I learned that, and I'm still learning that, what I end up learning is I have more energy for things that are important. If I'm going to waste my time on something that happened a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, then maybe therapy should be in the question. You know, maybe whatever it is. But
should be in a question. Titties.
But I mean, even like with women, right? One thing that I have definitely learned is that when they get mad, they say tens of thousands of things, and then if you ever bring it back up to them, they're like, "Oh, I didn't say that. I remember saying that. You lying."
Hey, you just proved my point, though. You know, you just proved my point.
What about the titties?
Because even Marcel called him corny. The person that knows him co-signed it. So why was he so comfortable saying it to you? And I'm asking you personally, when I see you, I'm not going to do it on the internet. I'm asking you right now to you. Why was she so comfortable talking about me to you? What you just said applies to her. If Aaron was
bro, why? Let me ask you 100% right. Why are you, just you in particular, why are you so potentially, because I don't know, we just online, why are you so potentially confrontational? Like, what the heck?
You trolling that, though. Right now, you trolling
why
that.
Why did that have to be a confrontation? You just seen that. That was not a confrontation.
Stay in my face, bro. Like,
you even just said it. You was like, you gonna fight her? Joe put that energy out there. He never
You trolling that, though.
I'm just saying, man. Bro, like,
hey, say it again.
Be happy, bro.
He didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's not how that
happened. Because, I mean, right now, this guy's making millions of dollars, and we having a conversation about a man that's making millions of dollars that played some girl that he went to high school with.
Joey,
I mean, if only I could live that man's life. I tell you what, if I was making millions of dollars, I could tell you I don't care about who's standing next to me taking pictures. But you know, my only question is, can you make sure you smell good when you stand next to me? That's all I'm going to care about, because guess what? Everything that you do in the public eye is going to be magnified and measured. We don't even know if that stunt. Watch this. I know what you're thinking, but right, Creed 3 is getting ready to come out, right? How do we know that that's not going to affect his box office sales? Y'all forget that these celebrities are measured by every minute move that they make. So it's a win for her that she can get a reaction out of him. Like most women.
I disagree with you.
It is, because if he can react just for a small second and play whoever, it's great for, you know, well, men are saying, well, yeah, let's stand up, let's hold women accountable. There's another way that you can hold women accountable. When they start acting crazy, you just ignore them.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Can y'all do
what
that?
You said,
how about that?
Listen to
Go ahead, bro.
What you said, though.
Hold on.
What you do in the
public, he want to ask a question.
Comes out.
Hold on, bro. The man want to ask a question.
And it got uncomfortable. For her, not him. He wasn't uncomfortable. She was. And Joey was, and now Aaron is. And all he did was
he was uncomfortable.
She said, we live in a world now where you being asked about something that you said is a problem. You said it. Why? It's a problem now.
Well, why are you asking about what she said? Because you're hurt. He was a hurt little boy. Michael B. Jordan was a hurt little boy with titties. He had titties that day. And titties. Go ahead, bro. Hold on. You want to ask a question?
Hurt? You think he was really hurt for real?
Yes. Bro, his nipples got hard. He was a whole woman standing up there. Niggas act like women out here, bro. This shit is like weird. I don't know what's in the water.
When he said, why she do a video dialing it back? Why she ain't just own it?
Because she's a woman.
Because she's a woman. You're giving her an excuse.
Exactly.
So she's a woman.
She doesn't need an
excuse. You say anything. You can't say anything to her about it. And if you do, she gets to dial it back and admit she's lying because she's a woman.
Yes.
Well, I say that the one thing that I say that I agree and disagree with what you said, and I would say based on the time frame. I think you said it, brother, when you were saying if it was something that happened right then and there, address it. It's something that's happened however long ago, and I experienced it myself, right? I've gone to many different schools. I've had a number of people that have liked me. I've had a number of people that didn't like me. And I stayed to myself most of the time, not because I didn't like people, but my mission was different from a lot of different people. So because I might come off as weird to other people, do you think that I'm going to be confrontational with people because they think I'm weird? Well, I can choose to, but what am I going to gain from that? You know what I mean? Now, if it's in the instance where, you know what, yo, we're in basketball practice. Oh, you soft, you an MF, but you this, you that. Okay, we can square up and we can talk about it right then and there. We can go in the locker room, we can talk about it, we can fight it out, whatever. But if it's not dealt with right then and there, and then I got to hear about something that was said a year ago, it's like, nah, I don't know if I'm going to care too much about it. And it's not because I'm allowing them to get away with it, but understand it's a tactic to draw my attention back to them so they can get whatever they can get from me. It's not about not that I can't address them. If you want to spend your time addressing all the things that happened in the past, so be it. I'm not going to be the one to tell you to do anything different because everybody is their own person. But as for me, what has worked is if you're stuck in the past, stay back there by yourself, because as you stay back to wherever it is that you live in, you're not growing. So if something happened to you April 12, 2004, guess what? You 19 years behind, and you can stay your behind back there. I'm not coming to join you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And let me say this, y'all.
I've been waiting.
Hold on, brother.
I'm holding on. That's all you tell people do. Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, forget it. This is the thing, guys. But any of you guys that just in the chat or whatever, because I don't want y'all to think I'm talking about y'all. I appreciate y'all being up here. Anybody in the chat, anybody watching this in the future, if you are a man and you feel the need to bring up something from a year ago, what somebody said about you a year ago, or what somebody said something about you back you was in high school, all I gotta say is just go get the surgery. Just go get your surgery. Just go get it cut off and go be, go be part of the the alphabet people or whatever. Go do your thing. Go get the surgery and go live your life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat, I need y'all to drop titties. Everybody drop titties in the chat right now. Everybody drop titties, because some of these dudes need a new set of titties. And I think if y'all got a nice, fresh set, a perky set of titties, y'all will calm y'all asses down. Because y'all, some of y'all dudes, not saying y'all up here, but some of these dudes are old women. Y'all go get y'all a fresh set of perky titties and sit y'all asses down some damn well. Go ahead, brother in the glasses.
This is what Kevin Samuels was talking about. Shame, insult.
He was talking about titties?
Shame.
I never heard Kevin Samuels talking about titties.
Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. This is you talk about. This is your famous line. Women are children, and they and they need to be treated. They need when a child makes a mistake, do you not correct that child?
If they're not my child,
when
no.
A child makes
if
a
they're
mistake,
not my child, no. The answer is no. If they're not my child, the answer is no.
But when a child makes a mistake, do you not correct that child?
I just answered the question. I'll answer it for the fourth time. The answer is no, unless they're my child. That was not his woman. I will correct my woman. She's not his woman.
When I grew up, when I was a youngster in my neighborhood, it didn't matter if it wasn't my parent. If I done something that needed a scene to, my neighbors could correct me. So it was a similar thing. So don't give me that thing about it's not your child.
Bro.
So if women act like children, like you say all the time, she needed to be checked. And it was she's something she brought up not so long ago. And I applaud Michael B. Jordan for the way he handled it. He wasn't rude. He wasn't disrespectful. He smiled in her face, and the smile was like, "Yeah, right. Oh, look at all that."
And that's what I'm saying.
He did it. The way he did it was slick.
Y'all dropped
it. That still goes back to the time frame now.
Joe tried to make it seem like he was threatening.
Exactly, man.
I don't even know the situation. But I can say that even as the brother that's with the glasses is saying, that's time frame.
Wait a minute, brother. You speaking on the situation and you don't know the situation. You didn't see the situation.
No, because he doesn't make a difference in my life. I just happened to see this brother talking, and I chimed in.
Yeah.
Wow. This is
bro. We don't need to know context when we see titties. We like, oh, we see titties.
You can't go to court with no.
Bro, titties are titties.
No, see,
titties
the signs.
Titties, bro.
Titties, right, man? Stop calling people names, brother.
Brothers, you see titties. You see some titties.
Man,
what I can say is, brother, I do agree with you what you said about the neighbors being able to correct. Now, I'm going to ask you a question based on what you said. Even with me not knowing context, I ask you this. Does your neighbor allow you to give, when you were growing up, did your neighbor allow you to give away with something a year and then talk to your parents about it and correct you?
Yes, they did. If they found out about it, you remember last year someone stole some oranges, but nobody knew who it is. And then all of a sudden, someone came and said, "Oh, he stole the oranges off my tree." You best believe your ass is gonna get checked for that shit.
No, you won't.
Like year ago? Man, well, then I have to say that I grew up in a better neighborhood because it was getting dealt with that day. That night,
right?
That evening. It's not even. You're not going to sleep before it's get done.
So if they didn't find out until a year later because someone dropped the dot or somehow you slipped up and they
point a year later though.
No, because you need to suffer the consequences. That's how we learn from.
You need to
suffer the consequences.
And who creates the consequence?
Women feel the need to make people suffer consequences a year later.
Aren't we having consequences based on our ancestors' decisions that we had nothing to do with?
Kind of. Okay. You need
that's a deeper one that I shifted from what you were saying, but it's still similar context. At the end of the day, yes, discipline is discipline. And it does need to be dealt with. I just ask for when is the time frame? In other words, it's like, you know, you did me wrong. I'm gonna get you back one way or another, no matter what. Before the day I die, I'm gonna get you back.
And that's woman shit, bro. Get the surgery, y'all.
No, we are talking about a simple thing. We are talking about a simple thing.
Say this one thing.
A simple thing. Can I say this real quick, let it go? Can I say this real quick, let it go? It's a simple thing that we are overlooking and we are not talking about. It's the lack of a respect that most women have for our men today, and the fact that
they got
respect
for me.
No, brother, they don't. They don't. They feel like they can say anything they want to us, do anything they want to, whenever they want, and they don't get, not even said it. You can't even yet, according to you, we can't even say anything to them about what they did, about their
They don't say nothing to me.
According to you,
they don't say nothing to me, bro. But what if so you gotta say y'all?
Because you're buying them tires and eating their ass.
They don't say nothing to me. You ain't never in your life seen no woman raise their goddamn voice at me except for that drunk girl.
And eating that ass.
And she
it
was
ain't
drunk.
about raising the voice, bro. They live in an entertainment era, yo. His name is his. He grants himself.
Ain't no woman raise their goddamn voice at me, bro. What are you talking about? Right. So y'all gotta say us and not well, I don't know. I'm just saying. Yo, I'm looking up I'm about to have an affiliate link for breast augmentation surgery, guys. So any of you guys
keep playing games. Keep playing.
If any of you guys want to get your breasts done,
you got a backup channel monetized. Keep telling these jokes.
I got the affiliate link for y'all.
Keep telling. Okay, playing with the wrong people. We all cool up here. Somebody else gonna hear this like, who is he talking about? And then you gonna have to.
So a year later, he gonna confront me. Hey, what you said in March 2nd?
Mark Zuckerberg.
I got a problem with you.
Mark Zuckerberg will.
That's what's gonna happen.
Standards from 10 years ago.
FBI could come and get you for some tax fraud. You gotta wait 5 years.
Breast augmentation isn't a bad word, sir.
No, but listen, I know. I'm saying I don't agree with y'all.
I'm promoting. I'm trying to help the community. Like, you know, some do.
No, you're not. Don't even try that. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't even try that. That's a trope.
I don't agree with Joe because Joe tried to make it seem like he played the race card, the gender card, everything. Joe really played the gender card.
I agree with you on that. I agree. But my whole thing is,
like white girls. That was weird. Joe tried to.
Know if I'm wrong. He was just okay. Because my thing is this: if you only date white girls, you can't check no black girl. Do y'all not agree?
I'm laughing because I understand the sense in that, and it sounds illogical. But
I don't know.
I guess I'm the
I
don't know. Is that right, wrong?
You don't have to. You don't have to check a white girl. She won't. She ain't that dumb.
See, I don't check white girls because I don't date white girls.
You don't have to. You don't have to check white girls because they won't disrespect you like that. They won't. Other races don't disrespect you like that in public.
Here we go. You a passport, bro?
Exactly.
Or something?
Listen, no, don't do that because Joe is the one.
Oh my God! He's a passport, bro. Oh my God! We got a passport, bro.
Kevin Samuels is the woman that you talking about. You're the woman that Kevin Samuels is talking about. Every chance you get, you try to say a name or to shut call. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. You the woman that Kevin Samuels talking about. We here arguing with a woman. That's what we do. We here arguing with a woman.
I don't have the need to be right because I don't care.
Why you got a name call?
So I'm not doing all of the things.
Why you got
I'm just shaming and insulting.
Why? Why? We men. We adults. Why? Come on, man.
Yo, man, I'm having fun, man. Okay. Golly, I'm out of town.
You see me?
I'm chilling, man.
Smiling. You see this big smile on my face?
Joey was wrong, man. I'm gonna keep saying it. Joey was wrong, bro. He played the race card and the gender card.
Yeah. But look, let me let some people down. A bunch of people want to come up.
I'm out. I'm gonna watch my gospel shows.
Thank you for coming up, bro. All right, let me see. Let's see how you get people out. All right, hold on. Let me bring somebody else up. Probably got no passport, bro. Yeah, man, get your passport. See, women in other countries wouldn't have did that. Damn, shit is crazy, bro. What's going on, brother?
What's going on with you?
I'm good.
I don't agree, bro.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't agree with you. Now listen, I do believe there's a lot of estrogen going on inside of males, but I don't.
Hold on, Randy, come up and check these folks. But go ahead, bro.
Come through, because if you on his side, I need to holler at you too.
Right.
I don't. First and foremost, like you keep using words like he checked her. He didn't check her. She said something. He just was like, oh yeah, the corny kid. That was it. That was the extent of everything he said was, oh yeah, the corny kid. And then she's like, I never called you corny. He's like, nah, I heard it. And then she was like, no. He was like, it's all right. It's all love. It's all love. We can go on. That was it. That's not checking somebody.
Right.
That's not
Joey is the one
checking
that
somebody.
Joe Buttons is the one that made it.
Joe Buttons is the one who definitely pushed that narrative crazy, and then went into race dynamics and all this other circus stuff. So like, yeah, like he was way off with that one. And sometimes you be right, but this time I don't agree with you on this.
Let me just say this part. The thing that I seen, and this is what I said in the video, the look he gave her. So they was, he was looking this way, right? And she was like, oh, so Michael B. Jordan, we went to school together. And he was like, and she was like, da-da-da-da-da. He was just like,
yeah.
The corny kid.
No,
remember?
Now he's trying to get a roll in his next movie. I see what's going on here. But look,
y'all didn't see.
No, he did. He did give her. Listen, he gave her a look like he gave her.
Yes.
No. He gave her a look like I don't fuck with you.
I wish I could screenshot that.
No, he
you don't remember that?
He gave her a look like I don't.
You talk about me. You used to bully me.
Like,
Yeah, he did. He did give her that. He did give her that. Like I don't mess with
y'all. It was a look, not the verb. It's not the verbiage. It was a.
Yeah. I don't mess with you. You know I don't mess with you. And the point, here's the bad part. You brought up the history. Had she not brought up the history, he would have never said what he said.
I don't agree with y'all. I don't agree with you on that one because he had that same look on his face, like he was about to say it.
I don't
and she
think
just
so.
gave him
I mean, I guess we'll never know. We'll never know.
The look on his face looked like he was about to say something the entire time.
Yeah, he looked like he wanted to punch a woman in the face or something.
I ain't gonna lie. He looked like, yeah, you about to shut up. Yeah,
Michael B. Jordan grew some whole titties when that girl walked in the room.
He just dunked on her.
He grew some titties when she came in the room.
Here's another part. I don't know how much you be on it, but I know Joe Budden's be on it too, right? When we talk about like mental health. So like you can't be an advocate for mental health, and a lot of stuff happens to people when they're younger. That's where it usually takes place. And so those traumas could come back up at that. If you're facing a person that used to tease you and do all, and you got some suppressed emotions about something, like you can't then shame that person for that. Like I don't know. I thought Joe Budden's rant was a little bit weak. I really did.
Hold on. I just want to say this.
Out there.
Hold on, y'all
narrative out there.
keep messing with me because my shirt says Jordan and I'm talking about Michael B. Jordan. Y'all need to leave me alone. See, Michael Jordan would have never, forget it. Michael Jordan's trash too. Everybody named Jordan's trash. How about that?
At his Hall of Fame speech, called out the dude that got
that beat.
I just said
no. He didn't just call him out. He flew him in.
He called somebody out 20 years later.
Michael
flew
Jordan
him in. He ain't
woman too. If your last name is Jordan, Claudia Jordan, all y'all got titties.
Claudia Jordan does have breasts. She does.
I can't fuck with you, bro. I can't do it.
If your last name is Jordan, you got titties.
Nah, man, we're not doing that.
Nah,
bro, I'm just saying.
I know you jabbing him and you making jokes and it's funny, but like I just don't believe he checked her. I just feel like he just said what he said and then kept it moving.
He did check her a little bit. Not in no
check.
But why do he so angry though?
A check. That's
like why is he so angry from something in high school?
I think Joe Budden was more mad than him.
Do you believe in trauma?
Yeah, but it's my trauma.
Are there not
projecting my trauma on somebody else?
Understood, but what I'm saying, if it has never been addressed, and then he's faced with the same people that possibly might have pushed him into that traumatic moment, that's probably the reaction you're going to get. No?
If you haven't dealt with your own shit.
Agreed. That's what I'm saying. If he's never addressed it, and now this person that has caused him that trauma has popped up in front of his face, and she's bringing back
like a woman
about the past, do you not think that might pop up?
That's why he's acting like a woman. And it's you can't be doing that as a grown ass man. You're making all us look bad.
I think if you're acting overly emotional, then you might be acting like a woman. I can't just think if you have emotions, you're acting like a woman. Okay, because humans have emotion.
So you don't think this was emotional when she walked up and he was just like, yeah. You called me corny when we was in middle school. I was sitting eating my lunch.
Corny
you bullied me when I was in middle school.
Emotional.
Yeah,
he did this recently.
A bully. He got bullied. He felt like he was bullied.
This was recent. She called him that.
And you don't think that's feminine by whining about being bullied and you're a grown ass man?
Yes, I do. Yeah, listen, yes, I do. I do. When it comes to like bullying, I'm like, get out of here with that bullying stuff. Like, but some people are, you know what I'm saying? Some people are affected by it differently.
Offended, effeminated by it. Go ahead and say effeminated, not offended. You was about to say they're effeminated.
I said affected. I was going to say affected.
I thought you said effeminated.
Nah.
Yo, Mr. Leggo, to what you saying, you are right. He is acting like a little woman. But so is Joe Budden. Joe Budden's is the woman and gossiping and doing what he's doing. So
well, Joe Budden is doing it for clicks. He's a genius. I'm not on Joe Budden's side, but I know why Joe Budden did it. Because we up here talking about Joe Budden and not just Michael B. Jordan. So he's a genius for saying what he said, because we up here talking about it. So the thing about it is, Joe Budden is meticulous in what he does. Michael B. Jordan is the one acting like a girl.
A purpose. Well, I mean, you're right, but those are both girl tendencies. Joe Budden, whether he do it or not for the money and it's nothing genius about it. A lot of people do it, and a lot of people choose not to do it. Joe Budden is just
Michael
to do it because he's a
B. Jordan is an actor. How we know?
You can get money.
Sorry, pardon me. Michael B. Jordan is an actor. How we know? How do we not know that he didn't plan this and got the whole internet upside down right now? Maybe he's the mastermind. Maybe he's the real genius.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Well, then,
if you're gonna go with that narrative, maybe he's the real genius.
That's a thought. That might be right. Oh
yeah.
Your lights went out. What happened? Oh, he's a gone. Okay.
All right. Let me give y'all another curveball real quick that I said on Twitter. Not Twitter, but on TikTok.
Okay.
What happened to Michael B. Jordan is the solidification of what men were trying to tell women about Russell Wilson. They're liars. They don't want Russell Wilson. They want Future. And they think that Russell's corny until he becomes Russell. And that's the exact same thing with Michael B. Jordan.
Nobody wants
became Michael B. Jordan, and then he became Time's Sexiest Man. But
if Russell was
on the
single,
level,
women would not want to be with him.
What?
If Russell
it's not even if Russell was singles. If Russell was broke, women wouldn't want to be with him. They're not in love with Russell Wilson. They're in love with what Russell Wilson can provide. They don't give a shit about Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I meant if he was broke, not single.
Yeah. They don't care about no Russell Wilson. Women ain't lining up to holler at no Russell Wilson. They like the image that him and Sierra has, and they like the money. That's it. That's what they like about it. They don't like his. They don't think Russell Wilson has a great personality now, and everybody lining up to holler at Russell. He's not a tons of fun or nothing like that. Nobody feels that way about Russell Wilson. I don't even think Sierra feels that way about Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to say this. I come from the era where I grew up watching Pimp C, like talking shit. You feel me? So yeah. So we can tell because he had a song where he said, "You don't want me, you want to F my car." So, like,
you meant Too Short.
The way Too Short said that too, but Pimp C said it himself. But the thing about it is, my whole point is, we as men know that women are going to want us for money, or women are going to curve us when we don't have money. Sure. That is a part of the game. And when you don't respect the parts of the game, you are cornball. We got to have haters. We got to have people. This is my third Instagram page. I don't know if y'all know that. I don't care. I'm not mad at nobody who reported my page, got my page deleted. I don't care, because they made me a better person. And that's what I'm saying. Men, real dudes, respect the game. If you sold crack, if you went to jail, you're not mad that you went to jail, because you should have been selling crack. Bottom line is, when regardless of what happens in your life, you make something out of it. That's what men do. We don't sit around and get revenge on damn women that we went to school with. What kind of bullshit is that?
I
I
don't even think it was revenge. I just think that's what I'm saying. It was too light of a situation.
That look was revenge. That look was revenge.
I mean,
that look.
So now, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way.
Huh?
So you saying revenge is a female
Let me
thing?
put it this way. If there was a woman that you wanted,
revenge is definitely a woman thing. Yeah.
That's
okay.
No, it's not.
If there was a
woman and tigers,
and she denied you.
Women and tigers are the only beings that seek revenge after something that happened a year later. Women and tigers. Look up tigers.
I need to see that. I need to see that.
Okay, you gave us a
Google tiger. Tigers
gave us a fun
elephants
fact.
too.
Elephants too. They remember.
Tigers and women.
So anything with a big memory maybe wants revenge. Are you talking about everything across the board?
See, I don't have a big memory. I don't have a big memory. I have a big future. Yeah, so elephants, tigers, and women are the only 3 beings on this planet that run around seeking revenge after a damn year later.
Man, we went to Afghanistan because of Bush Daddy's revenge. Like, people seek revenge, man. Stop it. People do.
Well, no, they went there for the oil. It had nothing to do with revenge.
Well, it was for the heroin. But go ahead.
I believe that. That's true. But
see, that's what I'm saying. But it wasn't revenge.
It wasn't revenge.
It's a combination of all of those
It wasn't
things.
revenge. It was for heroin, but whatever.
Right. Tigers, women, and elephants are the only 3 that seek revenge.
Tigers, women, and elephants.
So you telling me?
Yes. I'm gonna write a book.
Yeah,
that sounds like a
look,
book. Tigers,
right?
women, and elephants.
Y'all said that look.
I think that'd be a
no, man.
That's fine.
You got to keep adding.
You should write
Dogs do too. If you kick a dog, it's gonna.
No, they don't. They don't.
They don't.
Dogs don't give a damn.
No, cats do.
And cats are feminine.
Like I had a cat.
Remember,
A tiger is a cat. So
tigers are cats.
Yeah, I would play with. Right, I would play with the cat.
Whoa.
I leave her alone. I think it's over.
Bro, you gonna get my page deleted? Sitting up there talking about you. Bro.
So yeah, we be fighting. I be fighting with the cat, right? And the cat, I leave it alone. The cat will sit there, look at me, and when my hand is resting there, it'll jump on my hand and attack. I'll be like, "Yo, hold up! I thought we were done."
Friends?
They do not play. Man, they didn't think I was. They would, and the look on their eyes, you just looking like.
So you telling me any dude that wants revenge on something is feminine?
Is a woman or an elephant.
Any dude that wants revenge on something, you get beat up, you run down on a dude a year later. You feminine? You saying?
Yes. Yes. You're practicing a feminine attribute. I agree with him.
I don't, and I don't even
somebody,
want to keep going to the outline.
You're not controlling your emotions.
Somebody murder your cousin, and you see him a year later. You gotta let it go.
Bull crap. Bull crap.
Okay. I mean, listen. I'm just trying to get you.
Unless they in a bit like a pet cemetery. I don't know if y'all seen Pet Cemetery. If people come back from the dead, then it's on. But until they invent, the government invent pet cemeteries or whatever, you can people come back from the dead. Other than that, no. Hell, I'm doing all that for.
All right. All right. Let me ask you a personal question. I don't know if you remember.
I know he
had the conversation
right?
in the inbox about the strike that I got. So if I was to see Monique right now, you trying to tell me it'd be feminine for her to be like, "Hey, I know you from somewhere," and I'll be like, "Yeah, you're the one that sent the strike to my page," and she'd be like, "No, I didn't." And I'm like, "No, yeah, you did. It's all good though, but you did." That's feminine. Huh?
Yes, it's feminine.
Yes.
Why would you care?
For her to tell me that she knows me from somewhere.
Why are you in your emotions? Why are you in your emotions?
Why do I care if somebody sent the strike to my YouTube page?
You're in your emotions. The strike came to your page.
You got the right
Do
name.
You still have your page?
You got the right name because you're just gonna let everything go. Violate you.
Do you have?
And not say nothing about it.
Yo, do you?
Telling me that's
I got a question.
No,
do you still have your page? I got a question. Do you still have your page? So why you complaining? Why are you crying?
How is that crying? How is that crying when somebody did something?
Because you still hold. You got the page.
Y'all acting like anything. We've been on the internet too long. I swear to God.
No, I'm acting like we're controlling our emotions. No, now we ain't always good at it.
Because you didn't cry because you didn't see her. When you see her, you gonna act a fool according to what you say.
I know.
So it's perceived.
He didn't act a fool.
It is cap, right? Jeremy's saying it's cap. I like you. There's no way you can say that men can't have any emotion about things like that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
No,
I'm sorry. It's got an expiration date. It's got an expiration date on the emotion.
Reacting to your emotions unwisely is a characteristic that women naturally do.
So just because it's a characteristic of what women might do doesn't mean that you are now a woman because you do that same characteristic.
And I don't think he did anything negative or toxic
community.
They'll
argue because they actually gonna say, "Well, I am a woman," so we gotta be careful of that. So some dudes be women for real, but don't be women. So the word woman is now ambiguous. So dudes be women, but not be women. Feel like that.
Some of them do.
I'm just saying it's ambiguous. Some dudes be whole women out here and don't be women.
This is true.
Right, but
that part is
also
true.
Been on the internet so long they forgot how to have conversations in person, and you're trying to complicate it even worse. Because now you're saying women can just say whatever the hell they want, and men can never say anything to them about it in person, ever, in any way.
It's got an expiration date. You don't see them within the next 24 hours.
Anything you say to a woman is trying to fight her. Like, what the hell?
Women are children.
You don't,
bro.
That's not how he handled it.
Women are children. I'm not fighting. Bro, I don't argue with women, period. My wife, my ex-wife, never argued. I'm like, yo, sit your ass down somewhere. I'm not arguing with no goddamn body. Nobody. Especially not no woman. I'm not arguing with no damn woman.
But look,
that's just
that wasn't no argument that they had, though. That exchange they had wasn't no argument. So I get what you're saying, but the example that we used,
it was an exchange. Like you said, it was an exchange.
But the optics shown, from my opinion, it was a lot deeper than just, oh, you said I'm corny. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the eyes, and I'm a body language person, and I'm like, bro, whatever this woman said, he can't stand this woman.
It
and I'm like,
affected
you've
him.
been talking this shit since you were 12 years old? What is wrong with you, you little cornball?
Well, I push back on that a little because it ain't that he can't stand it. He's just like, yo, now you all
it's
up
her
in my
job.
face.
I don't think it's her.
Her job is to hold a microphone.
It was her job. That was her job.
And he don't respect her doing her job.
Right.
You don't gotta respect.
Yes, you do.
Somebody doing that job.
No, you
so
don't.
what? Go interview somebody else. You ain't
Let
gotta
the woman do it.
No, you ain't gotta respect somebody.
He did let her.
Now you
Absolutely.
He could have cold shouldered her. You act like he had to stand there at all.
Okay, he could have cold shouldered her. That would have been more manly to cold shoulder her.
So you didn't like to
ignore her.
Besides the look, there's nothing he did was wrong. Like you saying that the look is what throws you off.
Because basically
no,
that look was
to me,
it
helps her do her job better. It helps her do her job better. It helps her do her job better because at that point she now knows, all right, maybe I need to be a little bit more considerate in the future,
and that's
like I wasn't back in the day. So she can do her job better.
Watch your mouth.
All's well.
All right. I got y'all. But yo, I'm about to
go ahead, do that.
Go catch up with everybody. Everybody they out in the street, so I'm in the hotel room. But I want to holler at y'all and have a conversation with y'all with this. So I'm out of town with tonight's conversation.
So can we conclude that Michael B. Jordan and Joe Budden are both women?
I won't conclude that. I won't conclude that. I think
for correction.
Man.
I think maybe they might have taken an emotional stance on
life corrects itself. People die and people are born. Life corrects itself. We don't have control of nothing.
Yes, we do.
I gotta stop running around trying to control everything.
Wait.
I have to correct them.
Well, people around
before you saying that, but like, ain't you a life coach? Like, you're not guiding and helping people to like do certain things to make corrective.
If they pay me.
Well,
hold on.
Let me speak to that.
Hold on. If they pay me, yes. If they come to me, yes. If they ask me, yes. I don't give unsolicited correction. Unless it's on social media. And it still is solicited because they tap on my video.
Your
but
boy
I
Jeremy
don't run up on people with a microphone correcting me. Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna share, is that I'm in his coaching group, but it's his coaching group on how to grow your followers. Not coaching me on how to be a man. Even though he speaks
I coach women also.
Hey, I'm about to jump down so Jeremy can come up.
Saying
okay.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
No, I coach women also, Sean.
No, I know that, but I'm saying specifically when he asks about, I'm like, you're not controlling in the setting that we're talking about. You're actually guiding in reference to what I asked guidance for.
They gotta ask for it. So I don't run around correcting random people for whatever. You feel me? Because that's not my job.
Yeah. No, I respect that.
All right, I got Jeremy coming up. Jeremy got smoke for all of us.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Jerry. Jerry.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jerry! I'm trying to understand.
He capping, right?
Who capping?
This is the thing. What people are not addressing is she had just said these comments. People are taking it like she said it only when they were 12, when they were children. She had just made these comments on the podcast before seeing him.
A year ago?
It don't matter. It don't matter if it's a year.
It does matter when it was. A year ago?
It don't matter. It don't matter. That's just like me and you. If I get on the show and I'm dogging you to everybody, I ain't seeing you. I'm dogging you to everybody. Everybody hear me going in on you. But then when I see you, oh, what's up? We go way back. I'll be like, hold on, G. That ain't the energy that you just gave the world about me.
I'm okay with that. If it was a year ago, I just.
You lying, bro.
No.
Bro, you told me stories where you had to address somebody about stuff.
And I'm gonna tell you. I knew you were about to say that. Let me tell you something. I did the disc video. All right. I think it was like November, right? It was still November when I pulled up on them.
See,
it was
what was it, November 1st? Or was it November 30th?
Huh?
If the incident happened on November 1st, was it the November 30th that you pulled up on them? Because you only got a 48-hour window according to you.
Exactly. And look, and this the crazy part. This is the crazy part. If she never made it seem like they were so cool, he would have never said anything. But she went on to say, "Yeah, we grew up together. We went to such and such." He's like, "Oh, yeah,
exactly.
The corny
exactly.
kid, right?" That's why he said it. He didn't come up like, "Oh, yeah, you call me corny," like he holding on to it. She brought up the past, and he was like, "You know what? Oh, yeah, you did call me corny, right?"
Jeremy, it was a look, bro. It was a look.
Yeah,
it was a look.
Because she acting different now.
It was like a death look.
If a guy
keep
would check him.
energy.
If a guy was being fake and phony, he was, "Yo, I can't wait till I see you. What's on site?"
Though.
And then you see him on the top.
Hold on, y'all. Listen. He makes so much content about holding women accountable. Do he not?
I don't hold women accountable. I say women are children.
But you talk why they not why because they don't hold themselves accountable. They don't
right.
They're not capable of holding themselves accountable.
That's my point. So as soon as a man hold a woman accountable for what she said publicly, he wrong. He's still wrong. So how are we gonna fix a problem if we don't hold them accountable? They not holding themselves accountable.
Put our backs on them. I got a perfect answer for you, Jerry. Him being who he is, and her doing her job with the microphone. Her job is to get in-depth interviews with people on the red carpet, right? If he would turn around and said,
that would have been mad feminine.
No, she would have been like, we went to school together.
That's worse.
That would have looked mad feminine. Yeah, that would have been mad feminine. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? He just ignored her like, well, he's busy. He's doing other interviews. He could have just gave somebody else an interview.
No, he ain't busy. He's avoiding her. Avoidance is not a resolution. He's avoiding her. That's not what you just described is avoiding.
And he told her to move on.
It's a difference.
With the interview.
Exactly. He wasn't even disrespectful.
It's a difference. It's a difference. And the reason why I say it's a difference is to hold her accountable for what she said, because that's the context and what y'all saying. It isn't confronting her. You said I was a cornball. No, you just don't give her no. You take access away from a woman.
Okay.
Think about access. You take access away from a woman. If a woman did me wrong, right? I'm not going to be yelling at her, confront her, yelling at her.
But he didn't do that.
I'm just going to remove access of me.
Look how far you going with it. He didn't do that.
But the point is that is is a good method.
You remove
That is a good method,
access.
but I ain't questioning your method, only the results. That's one method. I ain't questioning your methods, only the results. The result is he made his point. Your
Right.
result, you would have
Exactly.
made your point.
It-
That's
He
the
took
bottom
the
line.
Malcolm
Y'all
X
both
approach and not the Mahatma
check-
Gandhi approach.
And
You want to take the
another
Gandhi
way-
approach. He took the Malcolm X approach. So I don't understand.
And
But there's
another-
still. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And another way, I would have leaned in and put my arm around her. Oh yeah, we went to school together. Like, yeah, she was good people. Yeah, we went to school.
no.
We had
Hell
And
no.
next thing you know, she would have went home being like, damn,
But hell no.
so wrong.
Fuck no. You
Like
tripping.
he just sat there and just made it look like we was best friends in
Wait,
school, and
Another-
the
that is
guilt
another
would have tore
good
her ass
method.
up.
Hell
She would have
no.
seen that $600,000 damn watch leaning on her shoulder, like, damn.
Yeah,
Yo,
she wouldn't
your
have Corny
question.
ever again after
Yeah,
that. So that is a good
would've-
method.
Yeah,
would've
but you
leaned
talking
I'm
about
not saying it's a bad method.
but this the message. This the thing though. We got to realize people are using this particular thing as an example for more people. She probably would have known, but nobody else would have known because a lot of us was in school. Everybody wasn't popular, so a lot of people who were popular peaked in high school. They talked bad to everybody. They did their thing, and a lot of us went past them. Even though I was still popular, but a lot of us went past them. So we taking the message away from it. You saying it was Joe Budden wrong for calling me Joe? Yes, he was, because he made it about black and white. If it was a white woman, why you doing our sister like that? Because she said it. It's not like she didn't say anything and he just treated her. She said something and he addressed it and still gave her little interview. So he could have just walked off and not gave her shit, and she would have had it. And the reason why she was there was to talk to him. So if he'd have walked off, she wouldn't have got her job done.
That's what I'm saying.
Was Joe Budden wrong? Was Joe Budden is absolutely wrong. For sure.
He's wrong.
Michael B. Jordan did exactly what he should have did. Because we grew up together. Oh, we sure did. I was the Corny kid. I was the Corny kid.
Right.
No. Come on. What the fuck you talking about? You tripping.
I heard you.
Bro.
You capping.
He capping, right? I
Ladies
know.
and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen,
He capping.
Jeremy.
He lying.
No,
I know he would have said something. It's no way. He lying.
Not to no woman.
I mean,
Worst case
the point being,
scenario to a
y'all
dude, yeah, but not no woman, bro. I'm not confronting no damn woman about nothing. That's all I'm saying. It's a damn little harmless woman. Leave her alone.
I love it.
But wait, you contradict, because the confrontation of you putting your arm around her is still confronting it in your way. So you
I
are
would
confronting
have
it
gave
just
her
in a
more
different way.
looks, and I would have made it positive, where the only people that would have known why I'm all up on her would have been her. And it would have hit her soul that nobody
You're hoping
else knows
that
why he is all up on me.
Not if she had a podcast
You're right.
of her saying he was corny though.
Or check it.
I would have been like, see, we was best friends. This is my girl. Like, we need to hang together again.
So
you know what? I would have kissed on her cheek and everything.
And that would have solidified everything that she said about him being corny.
But
okay.
Oh no, that's not true. Because he could have also whispered it. He could have also whispered in her ear. You know you want some bullshit.
No,
And
make it all genuine.
You not
genuine love.
You are not about to.
Not corny and helping her.
Run around confronting women, y'all.
Not corny and helping.
can't be what?
Not corny.
Men don't confront women.
That's the fucking problem.
I don't
what?
That, but to your point.
What do you mean?
To your point,
confront them.
I don't
want to confront no woman about nothing.
You are confronting her. You're confronting her when you put your
If
arm
she's
around
wrong
her.
about something, she can be corrected.
You know it like he knows. You just
He did.
disguising your confrontation.
And that's even more confrontational.
Yes,
that's even more confrontational.
Come on. Let's be men. Let's be men.
That would have been a little passive.
Let's not be children. You're describing
He's doing the passive aggressive thing. He's doing the passive aggressive thing. That's what he's doing.
Which makes a man being a children. Men are being children.
Hold on, man. My phone is messing up. Y'all something happened.
Hey,
All
I'm
right.
gonna say this. Now. I'm gonna
The
say
signal messing up.
I'm gonna say this. You capping.
Oh, now he's trying to jump off. Look at him.
You capping like an ass off. It's no way.
He know.
It is no way somebody would publicly say something negative about me, and you gonna see me smiled up with them. No, unless they address the thing they said publicly about me. Point blank. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who it
brother,
is. Huh?
But brother, I agree with that. But here's what I push back on that. That's your ego talking. Let's get away from my ego sometimes, because you could address it directly and not publicly. You could have did the interview and then pulled to the side like, yo, you know what?
No.
You really on some bullshit, but I'm gonna let that slide because I see you gotta work. I see what you're doing, and I'm not sitting here trying to make it worse. But if I was a cornball nigga, I wouldn't be sitting here trying to let you live.
If I said something publicly about anybody and we was in the same space, I would make sure I apologize publicly. So being that I know that I would do the same thing, I expect the same thing in return.
Let me say something.
Cool.
I would have gave her my expensive watch. I would have gave her my expensive watch. Like, you know what? I want to give you this as a gift. And then I would have left and I would have reported stolen.
You see, he trying to get it locked up. You know what I'm saying?
He passive aggressive. He's doing that. No, that's womenology like 101. He on some.
Yeah, he tripping. If
I don't know where white women are.
Jeremy, in actuality, yo, Jeremy, all actuality, I understand what you're saying, and I can't dispute it. I'm just saying that it's driven by ego.
It's respect.
You wanting to do. It's all right.
You see my shirt, bro.
It's all
respect
right.
Is everything to me.
But
you gonna respect me like I'm gonna respect you. You're not gonna talk shit about me and then think I'm gonna be happy go lucky when I get hell no. You gotta address it.
But where do you lose respect when in fact you address it? It's like I don't have to, like, if somebody popping junk and they, yo, let's fight. Me saying, yo, you want to fight? Come on over to the side and we could do a one-on-one, and whoever leaves. You ain't got to do it all in public.
It's not.
You still get your respect, because at the end of that fight and you whip his ass, you're going to be respected.
But then he come right back and do the same shit publicly, and then you got to beat his ass.
Doubt it. No, because now he respects you. So now he gonna in public say, "Yo, I know I used to think you was corny, but yo, he ain't really corny." I know
say the same thing to this man ever again like that. Matter of fact, she said, "You're not corny anymore." After what just happened, like it's over. He put it to bed right then and there, like it's not happening. I don't even know if she's gonna throw around the corny word to anybody ever again. I know you say that, but she don't. You think she feels that way?
He's double corny now.
You tripping.
He's still holding on to the past like a woman.
It's not about no ego, bro. It's about respect, bro. It's all it's about, bro. If anybody, it's respect, bro.
I realize what you're saying right now. The passion and need for respect is ego.
Because I give respect. I respect their.
And Mr. Electro, he brought. Let me explain to you what I'm saying, because he made a great point that I learned from some time ago. He said, when you take out your woman and somebody approaches your woman in what is a disrespectful manner, and your whole goal is for both of y'all to get home safely. So are you doing your job as a man to get home safely by addressing it and possibly causing harm? Wait, let me finish. But when in fact you or are you feeding your ego, or are you how did you say, Mr. Lico? Are you feeding your ego, or are you feeding who are you really respecting?
Oh, your woman. Or because my whole thing is I gotta make sure I bring my woman back to her daddy. So
that's a different. I did my job. Scenario. You're talking about a situation.
Worrying about my ego.
People have to understand what shit applies and when it don't apply. You're talking about a situation that can be completely dangerous for both of you versus a simple conversation. Those two things are completely different. Those are
dynamic.
Two different things. The dynamic is we can possibly get harmed or die if I do this. Just
let me give you an example.
Hold on, Sean. Sean, hold on. The man was talking.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
I'm sorry.
But he wasn't.
I heard him.
Finished.
Let me expound further.
But
isn't that woman stuff, Mr. Let It Go?
Exactly. Talking about you don't want him to
Why
finish.
did he call it out?
Goddamn. Talking about I don't need him to finish. You don't think the man wanted to finish?
Very clearly and confident.
But Jeremy was talking.
It's all good. Yeah.
It's Jeremy yielded and he said, "Go ahead."
Yeah.
So I understand that. So what I was saying is that, and you sometimes lose the point. Is the reason why I don't want you to interrupt, because the point that I was at, what I was saying is that let's say that she acted out when you reacted to that, and now it causes a scene which has you get locked up, and now it's jeopardizing your life.
Oh, we're going on ifs.
Because you but once again, that's the whole thing, that the point that Mr. Let Go did when we put that scenario out there is he prepared how to address a situation in a practical way that will safeguard everybody in the situation, and he looked forward to preparing for those type of reactions and not reacting to where it could jeopardize.
I would understand it if he approached her in a negative fashion, but he was smiling like, "Oh, I'm the corny one." Ask the question. He was diffusing.
Yeah, it wasn't bad
as he was talking to her. It's not like, "Oh, hey, mom, bitch, you called me the corny one." That's not what. Hey, and that can escalate. He like, "Oh, hey, mom, you called me the corny one." How can she ever respond by spazzing out? And then if she did spaz out, that's all the proof he needed, and he just, you know what, we can just, and he would have proven his point right then and there. So
he would have never jeopardized. He would have never jeopardized anything. He was at the Creed 3 opening. The Creed 3, that was about him. They would have got her up out of. They would have packed her up. It would have been about it there. Like the Creed 3, not the L'Oreal. Creed 3.
Situations. It's not about ego. But ego puts you in a dangerous situation. But just demanding respect, just make it. Hey, like a prime example. It's a better example. If a woman say she don't like to be called sweetie, I can be like, I don't mean shit by it, but I'm respect you. Like, you know, I ain't gonna call you sweet. It's just that simple. You respect somebody when they say, "Hey, I don't rock like that." Just respect what I'm saying. You got some women who don't like being called doll face, love, or cutie, whatever. Call me my name. So a lot of women don't like being called sexy because they feel like you're trying to sexualize them. So instead of me coming up with excuses, I'm just gonna respect what you said and move accordingly. Yeah. Respect. I'm not saying you gonna respect me. I'm talking about. If you gonna go say I'm all this stuff publicly, and then now when I address you, well, you're not corny anymore. Like, yeah, I bet I ain't.
And I agree with you. All I'm saying is that the reason why I said ego was that method works, but that method is publicly saying, "Yo, I'm going to get this respect publicly." When in fact, if respect is your bottom line, publicly or privately,
No, we hear you.
Can y'all read this? No,
exactly.
It's backwards.
It flipped backwards.
It's backwards.
Because the thing about it is just not respect from her. They need to understand. People need to understand. No, because it's just like, bro. Because what you got to realize is this: Michael B. Jordan is one of the millions, billions of people that don't know him personally. So when somebody close to you come out and say, or not even close to you, but somebody that know you from your past come out and say something about you that way closer than anybody has ever been, besides people, you know, that probably grew up with him. When people gonna believe what the fuck she said more than anything they fucking see. So if exactly, so if one of my childhood friends come out and say something about me and it's negative, if it's warranted, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on some fuck shit back in the day. Yeah, I was. But if it's just, you on some hating shit, you just doing some, because she said he was walking around with his headshots. And at this particular moment, when he was doing this, the nigga was in hardball. The nigga is a working actor. And you tripping because he's walking around with his nigga is working. So yes, but he's corny because his name is Michael B. Jordan. Oh, and he walked around with his headshot. That's typical hating ass behavior. Ain't shit
you know how that
shit
go in the
yeah, come on, y'all.
You know how that go in the hood. Like, you know how it is.
I with that, but you that comes with the territory. You
just
can't sit there and
he checked her too. That comes with the territory too. You say some shit, you get checked.
You gotta stop running around checking women, y'all.
I ain't
just the women just do what they want to do. They're children.
Nah, Fuck that. And that's the problem. It's a problem. When you have certain children, you gotta put their children's ass in line. If you gonna think they children, you don't let a child do what the fuck they want to do when they want to do it. You gotta tighten their ass up. And that's the reason why these kids fucked off today. Because we let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. You gotta tighten their ass up.
Children
Yeah, exactly.
need discipline.
And him addressing her like he did was not, now if he'd have disrespected her, I'd be like, yeah, he corny for that shit.
Right.
But he didn't disrespect her.
He ain't do nothing.
He ain't do nothing. That's what she said.
If y'all mad at that, y'all mean that means y'all don't want no. You don't want them to talk. You don't want them addressing women like at all. Like don't say nothing. Just keep it pushing. Because he didn't say anything. He just raised the question. The corny one, right? That's it. That's what he's saying.
I'm not saying he's a terrible person. I'm just saying it was just, you know, it was just a little feminine. That's all. And like I said, it was the stare that kind of like had me like, bro, why is he looking at her like that? And then he said, I was like, oh, he had a little bit.
No, you know why? Because look how she acted when she was in front. I did the same thing. Like, hey, yeah, look at you now. You talked all that shit when you were in front. Look at you now. Now you, hey, I look at your motherfucking ass. Look at you. I mean, look. I like it because I just went like that all the time. Look at your motherfucking ass. Look at you.
Yo, look.
You gotta roll.
Hold on. Yo, I gotta go.
All right.
I gotta get out of
All right, just say 2 minutes. Y'all be cool.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.